Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all within me. Bless his holy name. The day begins not with a demand, but with a call to my own soul. I speak to myself before the world speaks to me. I command my soul to bless, and everything within me to join. Not a part of me, but all that is within. My mind, my memory, my breath, my will. Because today deserves to begin with blessing, before the rush, before the noise. So I say to my soul, bless the Lord, and forget none of his good.
The day begins not with a demand, but a call to my own soul. I speak to myself first. My soul in you is my goal. Bless the Lord, O my soul, all within me, bless his name. Not a part of me, but all my soul in you is his flame. My mind, my breath, my will, all join to bless today. Before the rush and noise, my soul to you I say. And all within me his name. Today begins with blessing. My soul in you is his flame. Not a part of me, but all before the noise of the day. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. My life in you finds its way.
Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. Blessing him today means refusing to forget what he has done. My soul is quick to forget the good and remember the lack. That is why I must command it not to forget his benefits. So blessing the Lord is also an act of memory, of holding before me every gift I am tempted to overlook. Because the soul that blesses its God keeps a long list of his goodness and lets nothing he has given slip into forgetfulness.
Who forgives all your sins, who heals your every disease, who redeems your life. My soul in you finds ease. Who crowns you with mercy, who satisfies with good, your youth renewed like the eagle. My soul in you for the noise of the day. Bless the Lord.
Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and plenteous in mercy. The soul I call to bless is blessing a God of great mercy. I do not stir up my soul to praise a distant, severe master, but one who is gracious, slow to anger, abounding in mercy. That is why blessing him today is no heavy duty, but the natural response to a goodness I keep discovering. Because the more my soul remembers who he is, the more easily it blesses, and the holy name I call it to bless turns out to be the kindest name I know. Bless the Lord,
Oh my soul,
today.
bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all within me his name. Today begins with blessing. My soul in you is his flame. Not a part of me, but all before the noise of the day. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, my life in you finds its way.
Enter into his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. There is a particular way to come into his presence, not with complaint, but with thanksgiving. The gate that opens his courts to me is gratitude. The path that leads me in is praise. I could come grumbling, listing what is wrong, but the psalm shows me a better entrance. So today I choose how I will draw near, through the gate of thanks, into the courts of praise.
There's a way to come to him, not complaint, but thanksgiving. The gate that opens his courts, my soul in you is living. Enter his gates with thanks, his courts with praise, O God. The path that leads me in, my soul in you is his rock. I could come in grumbling, but I choose a better way. Through the gate of thanks, my soul to you today. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, and his courts with praise. I choose how I draw near, my soul in you always. I could come in complaining, but I enter giving thanks. Enter his gates with thanksgiving. My life in you gives thanks.
Know that the Lord, he is God. It is he that has made us, and not we ourselves. I enter with thanks, remembering that I am made, not self-made. My gratitude at the gate is grounded in a fact. He made me, I did not make myself. That is why entering with thanksgiving is simply honest. The right response of the creature to its maker. Because the soul that knows it owes its very being to God cannot come empty-handed, but arrives at his gate, already owing everything, and so enters, giving thanks.
joyful noise to the Lord. All you lands, serve with gladness. Come before His presence, my soul, and you leave sadness. We are His people, the sheep, the flock of His own hand. Come into His court singing, my soul, and you will stand. Enter His gates with thanksgiving and His courts with praise. I choose how I draw near, my soul, and you always. I could come in complaining, but I enter giving thanks. Enter His gates with thanksgiving, my life in you gives thanks.
For the Lord is good, His mercy is everlasting, and His truth endures to all generations. I enter with thanks because the one inside is good. The gate of thanksgiving is not a hollow ritual. It leads to a God whose mercy is everlasting and good. That is why my thanks at the entrance are full of expectation, because I am coming to one who is good and never changes. And the soul that enters His courts with praise is not praising into an empty room, but stepping toward a goodness that has stood through all generations. Enter His gates with thanks today.
Enter His gates with thanksgiving and His courts with praise. I choose how I draw near, my soul, and you always. I could come in complaining, but I enter giving thanks. Enter His gates with thanksgiving, my life in you gives thanks.
O give thanks unto the Lord, for He is good, for His mercy endures forever. My gratitude does not depend on the kind of day I am having. The psalm does not say give thanks because everything went well. It says give thanks because He is good. His goodness does not rise and fall with my circumstances. It is steady, and His mercy endures forever. So even on a hard day, I have a reason to be thankful, because the reason is not my day, but His unchanging goodness.
My thanks do not depend on the kind of day I face. Give thanks because He's good. My soul in you finds grace. Give thanks for He is good. His mercy endures always. Not because all went well, my soul in you sings praise. His goodness does not rise and fall with my own days. Even on a hard day, my soul to you gives praise. Give thanks, for He is good. His mercy endures forever. Not because all went well, my soul in you sings ever. The reason is not my day, but His unchanging goodness. Give thanks, for He is good. My life in you has fullness.
Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, whom he has redeemed from the hand of the enemy. Those who have been rescued have the clearest reason to give thanks. The psalm calls the redeemed to speak up, to say so. Gratitude that stays silent forgets too quickly. So giving thanks today is also testifying, saying out loud that I was rescued and have not forgotten. Because the soul redeemed from the hand of the enemy owes its very freedom to God. And the least it can do is open its mouth and say that He is good. He gathered them from the lands, from east and west He brought. They wandered in the desert. My soul in you is His thought. He satisfies the longing soul and fills the hungry with good. He sent His word and healed my soul. In you understood. Not because all went well, my soul in you sings ever. The reason is not my day, but His unchanging goodness. Give thanks, for He is good. My life in you has fullness. Oh, that men would praise the Lord for His goodness, and for His wonderful works to the children of men. The right response to His goodness is praise that names His works. The psalm wishes that people would praise Him for His goodness, not in general, but for His wonderful works toward us. So my thanks today are not vague, but specific, naming the goodness I have seen with my own eyes. Because the soul that gives thanks for who God is also gives thanks for what He has done, turning His unchanging goodness into a long song of particular mercies I have known. Give thanks, for He is good today. He is good today. Give thanks, for He is good. His mercy endures forever. Not because all went well, my soul in you sings ever. The reason is not my day, but His unchanging goodness. Give thanks, for He is good. My life in you has fullness. Oh, satisfy us early with your mercy, that we may rejoice and be glad all our days. What fills me first in the morning shapes the rest of the day. If I begin empty, I spend the day searching to be filled. If I begin satisfied, I carry that fullness into every hour. So the psalmist asks to be satisfied early with mercy. Before the demands and the hunger of the day arrive, fill me first with what truly satisfies, and the gladness of the morning will reach all my days.
What fills me first each morning shapes the rest of the day. If I begin empty, I search my soul in you, I pray. Satisfy us early with mercy, that we rejoice always. Fill me first with what fills my soul in you always. Before the day's demands, before its hunger comes, fill me with what satisfies my soul till you become satisfied in the morning with mercy, that we rejoice all our days. Fill me first with what fills my soul in you always. If I begin the morning full, I carry fullness through the hours. Satisfied in the morning, my life in you is yours.
Lord, you have been our dwelling place in all generations. The one who satisfies me in the morning has been a home through all time. Before the mountains were brought forth, he was God. He has been the dwelling place of every generation. So asking him to fill me early is asking the Eternal One, the same one who has satisfied countless mornings before mine. Because the God who is my home from everlasting knows how to fill a single morning. And the mercy that has satisfied generation after generation is more than enough to satisfy me today.
Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Return, O Lord, how long my soul in you is his kingdom. Let your work appear to us, your glory to our children. Establish the work of our hands. My soul in you is his vision. Satisfied in the morning with mercy, that we rejoice all our days. Fill me first with what fills my soul in you always. If I begin the morning full, I carry fullness through the hours. Satisfied in the morning, my life in you is yours.
That we may rejoice and be glad all our days. Being satisfied in the morning is meant to overflow into lasting gladness. The fullness I ask for early is not for the morning alone. It is so that gladness may stretch across all my days. So beginning satisfied is not a private moment of peace, but a source from which joy flows into every hour that follows. Because the soul filled early with the mercy of God does not run dry by noon, but draws all day from a morning fullness that turns the whole day into gladness.
Satisfied in the morning today. Satisfied in the morning with mercy, that we rejoice all our days. Fill me first with what fills my soul in you always. If I begin the morning morning full, I carry fullness through the hours, satisfied in the morning. My life in you is
You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runs over. I came expecting a cup half full, just enough to get by. But you filled it and kept pouring until it ran over. You did not measure out the minimum. You poured abundance, more than my cup could hold. You set a table, anointed my head, let the cup spill over. So today, I look at my life and see not lack, but a cup overflowing with what you poured.
I came expecting half full, just enough to get by. But you filled and kept pouring, my soul in you is the wine. You prepare a table for me, my cup runs over, oh God. You did not measure the least, my soul in you is His rod. You poured out abundance, more than my cup could hold. You anoint my head with oil, my soul to you is gold. My cup overflows, oh Lord, you filled it past the brim. You poured out abundance, my soul in you sings the hymn. I came expecting half full, and you let the cup run over. My cup overflows, my life in you is my cover.
You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. The overflowing cup is set even where trouble watches. God does not wait for every enemy to leave before blessing me. He spreads the table right in front of them. So the abundance I enjoy today is not the absence of trouble, but God's generosity in the very midst of it. Because the shepherd who fills my cup to overflowing does not need a perfect, peaceful setting, but lays out his abundance in plain sight of all that opposes me, and feeds me anyway.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want at all. He makes me lie in pastures, my soul in you answers His call. He leads beside still waters, He restores my soul again. For His name's sake He guides my soul in you without end. My cup overflows, oh Lord, you filled it past the brim. You poured out abundance, my soul in you sings the hymn. I came expecting half full, and you let the cup run over. My cup overflows, my life in you is my cover.
Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. The cup that overflows today will keep overflowing tomorrow. The abundance is not a single lucky day. Goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life. So my overflowing cup is not a moment to hoard in fear, but the first of an unbroken procession of God's goodness. Because the shepherd who filled my cup today sends goodness and mercy after me. And every day of my life, another measure of his abundance comes following behind. My cup overflows today.
My cup overflows today. My cup overflows, oh Lord, you filled it past the brim. You poured out abundance, my soul in you sings the hymn. I came expecting half full, and you let the cup run over. My cup overflows, my life in you is my cover.
Blessed be the Lord, who daily loads us with benefits, even the God of our salvation. The word the psalm uses is striking. He loads us daily. Not once in a while, not only on special days. Every single day he loads us down with good. Like one who keeps placing gifts on my shoulders, more than I asked for, more than I noticed. So if I stop and count even one ordinary day, I find it already heavy with the benefits he loaded on.
The word the psalm uses strikes me, he loads each day. Not once in a while, my soul in you I say. Daily he loads us with good. The God of our salvation, more than I asked or noticed. My soul in you is his station. Like one who keeps on placing gifts upon my shoulders, even one ordinary day, my soul to you grows bolder. Daily he loads us with good. The God of our salvation, more than I asked or noticed. My soul in you is his station. Even one ordinary day is heavy with his benefits. Daily he loads us with good. My life in you never quits. He that is our God is the God of salvation. And unto God the Lord belong the issues from death. The God who loads my days with good is the same who saves me from death. The daily benefits are not from a minor helper, but from the God who holds even the way out of death. So the small goods of an ordinary day come from a great hand, the very hand that rescued me from the grave. Because the God who loads my shoulders with benefits
is no mere giver of trinkets, but the Lord of life and death, spending that same power to fill my days with good.
Sing to God, sing praises, extol him who writes the heavens, a father of the fatherless, my soul in you he leavens. God sets the solitary in families, he brings out the bound, he daily bears our burden, my soul in you is found. My soul in you is his station. Even one ordinary day is heavy with his benefits. Daily he loads us with good. My life in you never quits.
Blessed be God, who has not turned away my prayer, nor his mercy from me. The God who loads my days with good has never withheld his mercy. He does not load me one day and turn away the next. He has not turned his mercy from me at all. So the daily benefits are not unpredictable luck, but the steady output of a mercy that never pulls back. Because the God who keeps loading my shoulders with good is utterly consistent in his kindness, and there has not been a single day he turned away his mercy from me. Daily he loads us with good today.
Daily he loads us with good.
The God of our salvation.
The God of our salvation.
More than I asked or noticed.
My soul in you is his station. Even one ordinary day is heavy with his benefits. Us with good. My life in you never quits.
I will praise you, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will show forth all your marvelous works. It is easy to give thanks with half a heart, to mumble gratitude while my mind is elsewhere. But the psalmist sets a higher aim, my whole heart. Not a corner of it, not the leftovers of my attention, but all of it gathered and turned toward God. So today, I do not want a divided thanks, distracted and thin. I want to praise you with everything my heart can hold.
It's easy to give thanks with only half a heart, to mumble while distracted, my soul in you I start. I will praise with my whole heart and show all your works, O God. Not a corner, but all of it, my soul in you is his rock. Not leftovers of my mind gathered and turned to you. No divided, distracted thanks my soul to you holds true. With my whole heart I give thanks and show forth all your works. Not a corner, but all of it, my soul in you never shirks. I want no divided thanks, thin and distracted and small. With my whole heart I give thanks, my life in you gives all.
I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. Wholehearted thanks naturally turns into gladness and song. When my whole heart is engaged, gratitude does not stay quiet. It becomes joy, and the joy becomes singing. So giving thanks with all my heart is not a grim duty, but the doorway into gladness and praise, because the heart that holds nothing back from God finds that it has nothing to protect, and so it rejoices freely, singing to the Most High with a gladness that a half-hearted soul never knows.
You have maintained my rights. You sat enthroned, judging right. The Lord is a refuge for the oppressed. My soul in you is light. Those who know your name trust you, for you have not forsaken. Sing praises to the Lord. My soul in you is awakened. With my whole heart I give thanks and show forth all your words. Not a corner, but all of it, my soul in you never shirks. I want no divided thanks, thin and distracted and small. With my whole heart I give thanks, my life in you gives all.
I will show forth all your marvelous works. Wholehearted thanks wants to tell of all his works, not a few. A half-hearted gratitude remembers one or two blessings. A whole heart wants to recount them all. So giving thanks with everything in me makes me a teller of his works, unwilling to leave out any of the wonders he has done. Because the heart fully given to God becomes a full witness, and the soul that praises with all it has also testifies with all it has seen, showing forth not a sample, but all his marvelous works. With my whole heart I give thanks today.
With my whole heart I give thanks and show forth all your works. Not a corner, but all of it, my soul in you never shirks. I want no divided thanks, thin and distracted and small. With my whole heart I give thanks, my life in you gives all.
The Lord has done great things for us, whereof we are glad. Sometimes gratitude comes by looking back. When I trace the road I have traveled, I see them. Great things the Lord has done that I almost forgot. Rescues I did not deserve, doors opened I could not open, provision that arrived just in time. The psalm names the only reasonable response: we are glad. So today I look back on the road, and gladness rises at the great things He has done.
Sometimes gratitude comes by looking back on the road. I trace the way I traveled, my soul in you is my code. The Lord has done great things for us, and we are glad. Rescues I did not deserve, my soul in you is not sad. Doors opened I could not open, provision right on time. I look back and see them, my soul to you I climb. Great things He has done for us, the Lord whereof we are glad. Rescues I did not deserve, my soul in you is not sad. I look back on the road and gladness rises in me. Great things He has done, my life in you is free.
When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. The great things He did were so good they felt like a dream. The return from captivity seemed too good to be real. They could hardly believe what God had done. So looking back at His great works often brings that same wonder. A joy almost too large to take in as true. Because when the Lord acts greatly on my behalf, the deliverance can feel dreamlike. And the soul that remembers what He has done rubs its eyes in glad disbelief at His goodness.
Then was our mouth filled with laughter, our tongue with singing. Then they said among the nations, my soul in you again. The Lord has done great things, for them the nations say. Great things the Lord has done, my soul in you today. Great things He has done for us, the Lord whereof we are glad. Rescues I did not deserve, my soul in you is not sad. I look back on the road and gladness rises in me. Great things He has done, my life in you is free.
They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. The great things He does often grow from seasons of tears. The same psalm that celebrates great works remembers sowing in tears. The harvest of joy came after a planting of weeping. So when I look back on the great things God has done, I often find they sprouted from my hardest seasons. Because the God who does great things does not waste my tears, but uses them as seed. And the soul that wept while it sowed looks back amazed to reap a harvest of joy. Great things He has done today.
rescues I did not deserve. My soul in you is not sad. I look back on the road and gladness rises in me. Great things He has done, my life in you is free.
Many, O Lord my God, are your wonderful works which you have done. They cannot be reckoned up in order unto you. I tried to make a list of your blessings today, to count them carefully, one by one, in order. But before I finished, I lost count. They were too many, more than I could number. The psalmist tried the same and gave up the tally, overwhelmed by works that cannot be reckoned in order. So I stopped counting and simply stand amazed, because the blessings you have given are far too many to count.
I try to list your blessings, to count them one by one. But before I finished counting, my soul in you was undone. Many are your wonderful works, they cannot be counted, O God. More than I could number, my soul in you is His rod. I lost the count of them, too many to reckon in order. I stop and stand amazed, my soul to you no border. Too many to count, oh Lord, your wonderful works to me, more than I could number. My soul in you is free. I tried to list them in order, but lost the count midway. Too many to count, my life in you today.
You have multiplied your wonderful works, and your thoughts which are toward us. Not only His works, but His thoughts toward me are beyond counting. It is not only the deeds I can see that are too many. His very thoughts toward me are more than I can number. So even the blessings I notice are a small fraction, because behind them lies an endless current of His care. Because the God whose works cannot be counted also thinks of me without ceasing. And if I cannot tally even His visible gifts, how much more uncountable are His thoughts toward me.
I waited patiently for the Lord. He inclined and heard my cry. He brought me up from the pit. My soul in you draws nigh. He set my feet upon a rock, established all my goings. He put a new song in my mouth. My soul in you is flowing. Too many to count, oh Lord, your wonderful works to me, more than I could number. My soul in you is free. I tried to list them in order, but lost
if I would declare and speak of them, they are more than can be numbered. Even trying to speak of his works, I run out of words before I run out of works. The psalmist would declare them all, but they exceed all speech. There is no end to the telling. So my gratitude is not a finished report, but an unending song, always with more to say than I have breath to say it. Because the soul that begins to speak of God's blessings discovers it has chosen a subject with no last page and gives up, finishing the list, content to praise forever what cannot be numbered.
Too many to count today. Too many to count, oh Lord, your wonderful works to me. More than I could number, my soul in you is free. I tried to list them in order, but lost the count midway. Too many to count, my life in you today.
The Lord is the portion of my inheritance and of my cup. You maintain my lot. When the portions were handed out, I received the best one. Not lands, not riches, not the things others chase. My portion, my inheritance, my cup is the Lord Himself. Everything else can be gained and lost, but the one assigned to me as my share cannot be taken. So today my gratitude is not only for what God gives, but for God Himself given to me. Because the best part of all I have is Him.
When the portions were handed out, I received the best one, Lord. Not lands, not riches chased. My soul in you is my cord. The Lord is my portion, my inheritance and cup, O God. You maintain my lot, my soul in you is His rod. Everything else is gained and lost, but not my share. The one assigned to me, my soul to you is there. The Lord is my portion, my inheritance and my cup. The best part cannot be taken. My soul in you lifts up, not what He gives, but Himself, the best part of all I hold. The Lord is my portion, my life in you is gold.
The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yeah, I have a goodly heritage. Having God as my portion makes even my boundaries pleasant. The lines that mark out my life have fallen in good places. Not because my circumstances are perfect, but because He is in them. So contentment with my lot is not pretending I lack nothing, but knowing that the one who fills my portion is enough. Because the soul whose inheritance is God Himself finds its boundary lines pleasant, not for what lies inside them, but for the one who shares the land with it.
I will bless the Lord who counsels. My heart instructs me at night. I have set the Lord before me. My soul in you is upright. Therefore my heart is glad, my glory rejoices too. My flesh shall rest in hope, my soul in you holds true. The Lord is my portion, my inheritance and my cup. The best part cannot be taken, my soul in you lifts up. Not what he gives, but himself, the best part of all I hold. The Lord is my portion, my life in you is gold.
You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. Having God as my portion means my joy is found in his presence. If the Lord himself is my inheritance, then my fullness of joy is wherever he is. So contentment today does not wait for better circumstances, but rests in the presence of the one who is my portion. Because the soul who shares God does not search for joy elsewhere, having learned that fullness of joy is not in a place or a possession, but in the presence of the one it received as its portion. The Lord is my portion today.
The Lord is my portion, my inheritance and my cup. The best part cannot be taken, my soul in you lifts up. Not what he gives, but himself, the best part of all I hold. The Lord is my portion, my life in you is gold.
From the rising of the sun unto the going down of the same, the Lord's name is to be praised. The psalm draws a line across the whole day for praise. Not just at sunrise, not only at sunset, but from the first light to the last, his name praised. Every hour between dawn and dusk has its reason to bless him. The bright morning, the busy noon, the quiet evening. So I want to stretch my gratitude across the day, from the rising of the sun to its going down.
The psalm draws a line across the whole day for praise. Not just at sunrise alone, my soul in you always. From the rising of the sun to its going down, oh God, his name is to be praised. My soul in you is his rock. The bright morning, busy noon, the quiet evening too. Every hour has its reason, my soul to you. Oh, my life in you always.
Blessed be the name of the Lord from this time forth and forevermore. Praise across the day grows into praise across all time. The psalm widens from sunrise to sunset to forevermore. The praise that fills my day joins a praise that fills the ages. So my daily gratitude is one note in an endless song. My single day added to time beyond all counting. Because the name praised from the rising of my sun is the same name blessed from everlasting. And the worship of my one day flows into a river of praise that has no beginning and no end. Praise, O servants of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. The Lord is high above nations. My soul in you is his chord. Who is like the Lord our God, who dwells on high at stoops? He lifts the poor from the dust. My soul in you regroups. From the rising of the sun to its going down, his name every hour has its reason. My soul in you is his flame. The morning, noon, and evening all stretch out in praise. From the rising of the sun, my life in you always. He raises up the poor out of the dust and lifts the needy out of the dunghill. The God praised all day is the God who lifts the lowly all day. The name I bless from sunrise to sunset belongs to one who stoops to raise the poor from the dust. So my all-day praise is praise of an all-day kindness, a God whose lifting of the lowly never takes an hour off. Because the same Lord praised from dawn to dusk spends every one of those hours raising the fallen, and the day I fill with worship is filled hour by hour with his lifting of the needy.
From the rising
Of the
sun
today.
From the rising of the sun to its going down, his name every hour has its reason. My soul in you is his flame. The morning, noon, and evening all stretch out in praise. From the rising of the sun, my life in you always.
It is a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord, and to sing praises unto your name, O Most High. The psalm calls thanksgiving a good thing, not just a required thing. It is good for God to be thanked, and good for me to thank Him. Gratitude does something healthy inside the one who gives it. When I give thanks, my heart settles, my eyes clear. The heaviness lifts, and I see rightly again. So today, I give thanks not only because I should, but because it is genuinely good for my soul.
The psalm calls giving thanks a good thing not just required, good for God to be thanked. My soul in you is inspired. It is good to give thanks and sing praise to your name. It does something healthy. My soul in you is His flame. When I give thanks, my heart settles and my eyes clear. The heaviness lifts away. My soul to you draws near. It is good to give thanks and sing praise to your name. Good for my soul to thank you. My soul in you is His flame. Not only because I should, but because it is good for me. It is good to give thanks. My life in you is free.
To show forth your loving kindness in the morning and your faithfulness every night. The good of thanksgiving fits both the morning and the night. The psalm pairs morning loving kindness with nightly faithfulness. Gratitude has its place at both ends of the day. So thanksgiving is not only for the bright start, but also for the quiet close when faithfulness is remembered. Because the good that thanking God does for my soul works in the morning light and in the evening dark, and the heart that gives thanks at dawn and at dusk is steady twice each day.
You, Lord, have made me glad. Through your work I will triumph. How great are your works, my soul in you is known in. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree growing tall, planted in the house of the Lord. My soul in you won't fall. It is good to give thanks and sing praise to your name. Good for my soul to thank you. My soul in you is His flame. Not only because I should, but because it is good for me. It is good to give thanks. My life in you is free.
Those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. The good of thanksgiving is like being planted in a place to flourish. The psalm pictures the thankful as trees planted in God's house, flourishing, fruitful, green even in old age. So a life of giving thanks is not draining but nourishing, a soil in which the soul grows strong and bears fruit. Because the good that thanksgiving does is not a single pleasant feeling, but a steady flourishing. And the soul planted in gratitude keeps growing green all its days. It is good to give thanks today.
It is good to give thanks and sing praise to your name. Good for my soul to thank you. My soul in you is His flame. Not only because I should, but because it is good for me. It is good to give thanks. My life in you is free.
Thus will I bless you while I live. I will lift up my hands in your name. The psalmist makes a vow that covers his whole life. While I live, I will bless you. Not only in good seasons, not only when I feel like it, but for as long as there is breath in me. And the vow has a gesture, lifted hands, open and surrendered. A lifetime of blessing has to begin somewhere. So I begin it now, today. I lift my hands and bless you while I live.
The psalmist makes a vow that covers his whole life. While I live, I will bless you, my soul in you and strive. Thus will I bless you, Lord, while I live every day. I lift my hands in your name, my soul in you I say. Not only in good seasons, but while there's breath in me. A lifetime starts somewhere, my soul to you is free. While I live, I will bless you, I lift my hands in your name. A lifetime of blessing today. My soul in you is his flame. Not only when I feel it, but while there is breath in me. While I live, I will bless you. My life in you is free.
O God, you are my God. Early will I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. The lifelong blessing begins with seeking God early and thirsty. Before the vow to bless all life long comes a thirst that seeks him at dawn. The blessing is fueled by a longing for God himself. So committing to bless him while I live is not gritted teeth willpower, but the overflow of a soul that thirsts for him. Because the heart that seeks God early and aches for his presence will have no trouble blessing him for a lifetime, since the same thirst that wakes me to seek him keeps me lifting my hands all my days.
My soul shall be satisfied as with marrow and fatness. My mouth shall praise you, my soul in you is gladness.
When I remember you on my bed, I meditate in the night, because you have been my help.
My soul in you is light. While I live, I will bless you. I lift my hands in your name. A lifetime of blessing today. My soul in you is his flame. Not only when I feel it, but while there is breath in me. While I live, I will bless you. My life in you is free.
Because your loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise you. A lifetime of blessing is owed to a love better than life itself. The reason I will bless God all my days
is that his love is worth more than the very life I am living. So my lifelong praise is not a payment I grudgingly make, but the only fitting response to a love greater than life. Because the soul that has tasted a love better than life cannot imagine spending that life any other way than blessing the one who gave it, lifting its hands in his name for as long as it draws breath. While I live, I will bless you today.
While I live, I will bless you. I lift my hands in your name. A lifetime of blessing today. My soul in you is his flame. Not only when I feel it, but while there is breath in me. While I live, I will bless you. My life in you is free.
They shall be abundantly satisfied with the fatness of your house, and you shall make them drink of the river of your pleasures. There is a hunger no ordinary food can fill, and a thirst no ordinary drink can quench. But in your house there is a fatness that abundantly satisfies, and a river of pleasures that truly slakes the thirst. You do not offer me crumbs and a sip. You set out abundance and let me drink from a river. So today, I come to your house hungry and leave abundantly satisfied.
There's a hunger no food fills, a thirst no drink can quench. But in your house is fatness, my soul in you won't blench. Satisfied with your house, the river of your pleasures, you give not crumbs and a sip. My soul in you is treasures. You set out abundance and let me drink from a river. I come to your house hungry, my soul to you, the giver. Satisfied with your house, oh Lord, I drink from your river of joys. You give not crumbs and a sip. My soul in you is your voice. I come to your house hungry and leave abundantly filled. Satisfied with your house, my life in you is stilled.
How excellent is your loving kindness, O God. Therefore the children of men put their trust under the shadow of your wings. The abundance of his house flows from the excellence of his love. The fatness and the river are not random generosity. They spring from a loving kindness so excellent it draws us to shelter. So being satisfied in his house is being satisfied by his love. The same love under whose wings I take refuge, because the one who feeds me abundantly feeds me from his own kindness. And the river I drink from is the overflow of a love so excellent. It makes me trust.
fountain of life. In your light we see light. Continue your loving kindness. My soul in you is bright. Your mercy is in the heavens, your faithfulness to the clouds, your righteousness like mountains. My soul in you sings aloud. Satisfied with your house, O Lord, I drink from your river of joys. You give not crumbs and a sip. My soul in you is your voice. I come to your house hungry and leave abundantly filled. Satisfied with your house, my life in you is stilled.
For with you is the fountain of life. In your light shall we see light. The river in his house flows from the fountain of life itself. What I drink in his house is not from a shallow well, but from the very fountain of life that is with him. So my satisfaction is not temporary refreshment, but life itself. And the light I receive there lets me see everything else clearly. Because the one whose house abundantly satisfies me is the source of life and light. And the soul that drinks from his river is not merely refreshed, but filled with the very life that flows from God. Satisfied with your house today.
Satisfied with your house, O Lord, I drink from your river of joys. You give not crumbs and a sip. My soul in you is your voice. I come to your house hungry and leave abundantly filled. Satisfied with your house, my life in you is still.
Every day will I bless you, and I will praise your name forever and ever. I close this album with the simplest of vows. Every day I will bless you. Not someday, not when life is easier, but every day. This day and the next and all that follow. Across 15 songs I have learned to receive each day as a gift, to enter with thanks, to count blessings beyond counting, to find God himself as my portion and my overflowing cup. And it all gathers into one resolve. Every day, forever and ever, I will bless you.
I close with the simplest vow. Every day I will bless you. Not someday, but each one. My soul in you holds true. Every day will I bless you and praise your name always. This day and all that follow, my soul in you sings praise. I learn to receive each day as a gift from your hand, to enter in with thanks. My soul to you will stand. Gratitude for today, oh Lord. Every day Gratitude for today, my life in you always.
Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised, and his greatness is unsearchable. I bless him every day because his greatness has no bottom to reach. However many days I bless him, I will never exhaust the praise, for his greatness is unsearchable, beyond all finding out. So a vow to bless him every day is not a task I could finish, but an endless exploring of a greatness without limit. Because the God I promise to bless daily is greater than all my days combined, and every morning I will find fresh greatness to praise that yesterday's praise never touched.
One generation shall praise your works, to another tell. I will speak of your majesty. My soul in you does dwell.
The Lord is gracious, full of compassion, slow to anger, great in mercy.
The Lord is good to all. My soul in you is worthy. 15 Psalms of blessing taught me to thank each day. Gratitude for today. My soul in you will stay. Gratitude for today, oh Lord. Every day I will bless you and praise your name forever. My soul in you stays true. Each day received as a gift, answered with thanks and praise. Gratitude for today, my life in you always.
The Lord is nigh unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth. I can bless him every day, because he is near every day. A daily vow of blessing would be impossible if God were distant, but he is near to all who call on him in truth. So my gratitude for today rests on his nearness today, and tomorrow's blessing will rest on his nearness tomorrow. Because the God I promise to bless every day of my life is never far on any of those days, but draws near each time I call, so that every day's praise rises to a God who is already close.
Forever and ever I praise. My life in you is his flame. Gratitude for today. Gratitude for today, oh Lord. Every day I will bless you and praise your name forever. My soul in you stays true. Each day received as a gift, answered with thanks and praise. Gratitude for today.